Hello. Hello. How's it going? Are we ready for the medias that are monthly? And so on and such forth. Hello, how was my day? What do you mean? It's 11 AM. How was my day? Can't say I barely started my day, but my day's like a third over already. And only a third. It is that time of the month again, yes! And good evening and hello! I'm doing alright today. Hello, Eepy. Oh man. Oh man. Merry salutations. Oh, we're merry today. Ooh. Hello, I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. Roommate made a phone call for me that I didn't want to make, so you know what, I'm peachy. And I was also a tiny bit late getting prepped for stream as part of that. And I worked somewhere on the new model design. And I think that's going pretty well. Hello. Yeah, roommate. It was, you know, they didn't even have to be on hold for like 5 hours or anything. It worked out. It was okay. I think it probably could have been more painful. So at least they didn't have to suffer too much. Hello in all caps. That's my all caps hello. That's the best I can manage. Hello, welcome. How we doing, everybody? How are you guys on this here last Sunday of the month? This final Sunday of November. Hello, is this Melvin Media Monthly? I suppose it is. You know, should we change the name to Melvin Media Monthly? We can only do it if we take out the Marvellous. Would you rather be Marvellous or would you rather be Melvin? Yeah, they do have the look. You like Marvellous? Well, is there a toggle to remove the hat? No, sorry. It's just like this. I didn't, if I'm entirely truthful. Whoa, $2, Melvin! Thank you! That caps us out to 700 and I have to update the goal now. I actually had something to mention about the goal, but thank you, Melvin. But no, if I'm completely honest, I did not figure out how, the hair should function behind the bonnet. I don't really know. So I can't take it off. Marvellous Melvin's Monthly, no. Melvin. Got back to bed in the evening because it was cold. Oh man, it's getting chilly here too. It's getting chilly here too. This morning my alarm went off and I went, oh, but it's cold. And then I didn't even open my window. That's how you know it's bad. I didn't open my window when I got up. And, my hands were still a little frigid. What? Another two? Donegal was only 208. It was bugging me. Take these extra 100 magic. Who sniped it while I was trying? Well, thank you, Bloopy, for... Wait. That timed weirdly. Hold on. Set that to 2. There we go. Okay, that's $2 off for Christmas next. I was actually gonna propose an idea to you guys. Would you be interested in adding a tiny thing to this goal? We do have, the maximum number of Melvins will be 1,000, and I was thinking of proposing that if we reach 1,000 Melvins, I will also stream the Game Awards, and only if we reach 1,000. Before the Game Awards. Up to you guys if you think that's a good idea. Cold as well. Meant to be raining, so it won't drop too bad. Nice. Yeah. Failed the vindication. Yeah, man, I really wish I could get the pop-ups to work more consistently. I don't know why they don't. I tried really hard to get them to work better, and they don't. They still don't. But it is what it is. In the meantime, no, we are up to... Is this incentivizing or disincentivizing? That's up to you, see? When are the Game Awards? I believe it is... December 11th. December 11th, I think. You're saying we're $298 away from a hilarious stream? Yeah, yes? Yes. Howdy, welcome in. I got to think about do anything for $20,000. There is even a price on the Keeleys, yeah. I think Jeff's shoes will be the least painful part of the show, honestly. If I'm really thinking about it. But anyway, this is Marvellous Media Monthly. We're gonna check out what you guys have been up to this month and what I've been up to this month. Exciting stuff. I kind of realized as I was getting ready today that this means all of the stuff that I was exposed to in Caelid as well. Yeah, the shoes actually might be the highlight of the show at this point. The shoes might be the best part. So yeah, I think there was enough enthusiasm for that. I guess we could go with that. I was looking for a yes or a no on the Game Awards idea. You want him to pronounce Uma Musume live? He probably won't, because if it wins, yes, okay. So yeah, if we hit 1,000 Melvins before the Game Awards, I will stream the Game Awards. Finally went back and beat Bozokyo. I hope it wasn't too bad for you. If we don't get the nothing lost, yeah, exactly. If he had come out in Sora shoes, rejected the whole show. Yeah, I think that would be a lot even for Jeff. I think the Sora shoes. I have to remember while we're doing this to not try to save this document because it's tiny bit slow. It's a tiny bit slow. We're gonna have a little bit of a hang up if I do accidentally try to save it. Hello! Welcome in. Well, let's see, do we want you guys as entries or do we want bingo? I think we want entries first, probably. Your comment submissions. Did I do this right? No, I didn't. There we go. Entries first. Oh, I think so too. Did I make that big enough? Did I make it bigger? That's probably. Yeah, well, the voice is still strong, yeah. Alright, we have Cardcaptor Sakura the Animu. Behold the Giga Chad of all magical girls. Okay. Girl who took over the genre of card capturer. That's a genre? Okay, good evening. Only the manliest and finest men watch this show before going to sleep. It puts them in a peaceful, relaxed state to encourage the neurons, proteins, and powerhouse of the cell, the mitochondria, to engage in building the fortitude of the mind and body. Didn't expect to enjoy the magical genre at this age. I think what interests me is the abundance of cool-looking cards in their creatures, and because I went to their exhibition, which was very cool. It's like if Berserk and Vinland Saga had a baby and added a little bow at the top. No, I love cutesy and manly anime to put to sleep. Why don't you give it a shot? 8 out of 10. Wow, that's not as high a ranking as we usually see. I mean, I'm sold. They kidnap indie devs who make roguelike deck builders. Like Pokemon, but for real men. Oh, okay. The Portuguese dub? Oh dear. But yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura is I classic, I guess. I can't believe that it is encouraging to proteins. Similar to Elden Ring. Story, world, and art design great, but the bosses and game mechanics too annoying and clunky together. I'm Unga Brain after all. Yeah, it's not really made for that, but I'm glad you enjoyed the other stuff. I'm glad you enjoyed the other stuff. Yeah, I think it is one of the biggest Clamp series. Yeah, and we ignore the weird relationships. Yeah. They made up for it with the what? Yeah, there's a little bit of oddness in Cardcaptor Sakura. I have heard about that, but it's cute. I haven't really watched a lot of like magical girl type stuff. I always had like, no, not always, but I have like a sort of vague desire to look into it at some point, but I've never gotten around to it besides seeing Madoka, the original series. I haven't seen anything that was done since then with it. Yeah, nice. We also have Uma Musume. Future Game Awards winner for the mobile category, ladies and gentlemen, has cute anime horse girls, and not only that, it has cute anime horse girls running. Not only that, we train the cute anime horse girls running in order to build our very own strongest Uma Musume in the upcoming tournaments. It's like a short dating sim, packed with options to help contribute to your Uma Musume stats. With the abundance of characters soon to come and the support cards that just keep on coming, plus events just piling up, what's not to love? Join us, Chief. Join the Uma Musume brethren and fulfill your destiny on becoming a trainer 100 out of 10. Chief will love it. Well, I'll have to pass on that one, but I enjoy your horses. Enjoy your horses. You know who'd like Uma Musume, Nicola? No, you know who should be in Uma Musume? Nicola. I don't love horses. Can't say I do. Can't say I do. Don't come in. No, that was Uma Musume. This is a lot. I'm not gonna read all of this out. But this is Alter Ego, a mobile game where you combine Jungian psychology with Cookie Clicker. It's about another world where you are before a wall called Ego Rex. He asks you to take care. Oh, the wall is a dude? Okay. He asks you to take care of a girl named S. He believes she needs to be kept in check. And it's part tap-in game, part visual novel, part personality test. Interesting. I had never heard of this, but not that I would have. Musume, but I pay a bunch of out-of-shape VTubers to go out to a horse race track and recreate it. Yeah, this seems cool. I've never heard of something like this. It seems like an odd combination of things. Yeah. Don't give Mr. Beast. You shortened it? It was longer than this? That's really long. Did you read the rules? Did you see the where it says in the rules? I believe it says a few sentences. That sounds neat. And it's free! That's always the best part. Alright, we have mouse, which is maybe a hard one to talk about on stream. I bring psychology my cookie clicker now, always have been. Combine the sentences for both entries into one big entry, man. That's where we publish our novellas, right? Well, I mean, I guess if you do happen to write a novella, congrats to you, but I cannot and will not be reading it on stream. Anyway, we have Mouse. A comic book that captures the memories of a Holocaust survivor who also happens to be the father of the author. Despite the art making all the characters to be anthropomorphic animals, that in no way reduces the horror of what the Holocaust was, and the ultimate conclusion of the book is pretty chilling, that the survivors survived due to luck. The comic book also paints the art of Art Spiegelman's relationship with his father, which was extremely strained, as well as to a lesser extent with his mother, and those interpersonal relationships to me make for a more fascinating reading than just the Holocaust. As you can tell, Spiegelman was spilling his heart out on the pages. I've never read Mouse, but I've always heard of it as a wonderful work. It's one of those that, you know, being what it is and its content, its subject matter, it's kind of a hard one to actively want to approach at any given time. But I have heard that it is wonderful. What if we bring back Robo-Short voice for long submissions? Do we really all want to be subjected to that? just a copy-paste, throw a whole huge thing in there and let it go forever? I think I would lose my mind. I think maybe we just keep our entries short enough that I can read them. It's better. Not an easy read. Yeah, I can't imagine it. It would be. But I'm glad that you had a, I'm gonna say loosely good time with it. We also have Throne of Blood by Akira Kurosawa. And I recommended, Bam commended it. That's described as Macbeth in the Sengoku period of Japan. You know what? I've never even seen or read Macbeth, but I've seen Throne of Blood. Feels very modern despite being released in 1957 due to the fact that Kurosawa is one of the most influential filmmakers of all time. He was the inspiration for every film student and future film director during the late 60s and throughout the 70s into the 80s. The cinematography is, again, very modern, making great use of the lengthy wide shots to establish mood, but also doing a great job of capturing the emotions of the characters, with Toshiro Mifune and Isuzu Yamada being the standout performances, playing the equivalent roles to Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. The score being extremely effective, making use of no performances, but the use of silence is also superb. Makes me realize I need to go through the rest of the Kurosawa collection. Excellent. The first BAM recommendation you followed. I make good recommendations. I did make this recommendation from sort of a limited set, so you really couldn't have gone wrong with a pick of mine. But I don't know. I keep reaching for something to fidget with. I need to not fidget with that. Yeah, I want to rewatch this. I watched it in college, and so it's been a while. I don't remember it very well. But I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Pardon me. I'm trying to see if reading slower makes it easier on my voice. Alright, we have Labyrinth of the Demon King, a game. One 3D Kingsfield-esque game. Gameplay is passable, bosses are kinda cheap. Mostly shines with its visual style and exploration and puzzles. Also a bonus, learning some cool JP Hell lore. Oh. I would recommend. Took about 10 hours to beat. Huh. I don't know if I know of this. Sounds cool though. Let's Never mind, it's on my wish list on Steam. I have heard of it, I guess. I have heard of it. This happened the other day. Somebody recommended a game and I looked it up and I looked it up because I went, oh, that's so cool. I have to put that on my wish list. And it was already on my wish list. This happens a lot, apparently, to me. How big is my wish list? 457 games currently. Yeah, this one looks cool. I love the visual style, and some of these monster designs are really neat. Cool stuff. That's definitely one I want to check out at some point. The grittiness of it. Yeah, it looks very like old Silent Hill, grungy kind of look to it. I like it. Yeah, my actual backlog of owned games is not that big. When did the wishlist start? When I made my Steam account like 10 plus years ago. when I made my Steam account 13 years ago. Yeah, exactly. If we could remember the wishlist, we wouldn't need it. Santa tremble. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, the backlog is only 93 games right now, at least on Steam. I have some stuff that's not on Steam, but that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Alright, let's see. We also got Mortar. Decently fun retro-esque FPS. I think the gunplay is kind of mid, especially to other FPS like Beyond Citadel, which had great gunplay. Biggest issue with it is how you unlock multiple guns, but they share the same ammo type and all feel pretty weak to deal with pretty tanky foes. So you're running on like 0 ammo in most of the later levels. Bosses are decently fun though. Mostly shines with its visuals and setting, and its OST is pretty nice. Nice! I have to let you know though, the way these are written is so, it takes so much brain power for me to read. It takes so much brain power for me to— oh, I've seen this game before. So much brain power for me to decipher this kind of writing. Made a backlog document. Like a 4-page Word doc. Oy. Oy. Yeah, I think when this came out, I saw it on like the Steam homepage, and I went, I don't know, I'll pass. It didn't quite grab me. There's some element of this that maybe, but no, I don't think. It's always been like that since school. It's the abbreviations and stuff. I'm not used to reading that. At least not in such a long format or with like, I don't know, it's just like I can understand it, but trying to like read it out loud, I think especially. Oh. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty hype release for Morta. Excellent. Some fun indie games there. Oh, it's trying to autosave. Okay, I can't open the next one yet. NoClip recently did a video recommending Morta. Looks really cool. Did you see NoClip has just started a series on Disco Elysium? That's gonna get wild later, I imagine. The doll in it is really cute. They made a campaign to make it IRL. Oh, that's fun. I think I saw it in one of the screenshots. It did look cute. Okay, we did that one. We did that one. There we go. That's the one I'm on. Just start watching it. Yeah, I haven't either. There's so many NoClip series that I would love to watch that I've just never gotten around to. Did they interview that guy who got institutionalized? I don't know. I guess you could find out. Oh, I have the wrong pen in my hand. Wait, wrong pen. Don't ruin my pen. Okay, Pacific Rim is here. Absolute Cinema is what that one is, apparently. The coolest and most epicest robot fighting movie of all time. The world is under attack by giant monsters invading from a portal at the bottom of the ocean. So what does humanity do to defend themselves? Giant robot WWE matches. Rocket fists, arm swords, nuclear bombs. Oh god, he's suplexing the kaiju. Watch out, watch out! Most directors' entire filmography won't achieve even a fraction of the aura this movie has. That reminder is the real tragedy of this month. Too bad we never got a sequel, but maybe one day. Holding out hope for you on that sequel. I remember Pacific Rim. I saw it at some point. Good times. I don't think it stood out to me as much as it did to some, but it's a movie. You have a fun game. 2 worlds. Ran out of money for voice actors. The people who made it do voices. You can defeat the final boss at the beginning of the game. Oh, that's fun. Guillermo del Toro's Evangelion. Yeah, Pacific Rim from the man who brought us Frankenstein. Yeah. Into the double digits on rewatches. Whoa. Real shame it never got a sequel, yeah. Real shame. But yeah, I can't say it's my standout Guillermo del Toro movie, but it's just wild how the how you look at the range of things he's done. A monster torments humanity from the depths of her ocean mind. It's not deep enough for all that. We also have Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, a vidgam. That's my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie. You could probably guess. Where they drag a tanker ship through a city to use it as a baseball bat. Man, I don't remember that movie very well. Anyway, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite is the PSP port / enhanced edition of Monster Hunter DOS, the second game in the series. But slowly working through the older Monster Hunter games, I can properly enjoy Generations Ultimate at some point. Been weird working through this game after playing a ton of 3 Ultimate and Wilds. The combat and exploration are a lot more grounded than 3U, but aren't as limited feeling or jank like Monster Hunter 1, which is creating a decent middle ground for now. I think I'm also liking the maps here more than 3U's, mostly because of how physically flat the environments were in 3U overall by comparison. Still in low rank missions for now, just killed first Elder Dragon, probably have an updated opinion by next MMM. Excellent! I'm a big Shape of Water fan. Yeah, I do like Shape of Water quite a bit. I think I've seen it twice. I saw it in theaters when it came out. Watch it again sometime. Hellboy 2. Yeah, Hellboy 2 is my favorite. But excellent. Yeah, you know, these two kind of go together. Big monsters. Fighting big monsters. Weird movie to watch with the family, though. Kinda, yeah. I think did I watch it with my parents at some point? I might have, I don't know. I know I think I went and saw it in the theaters with roommate, actually. And I know I've seen it at least once since then, but I don't know. Even playing Freedom Unite right now. Spent all my in-game money on a new weapon and I'm broke. Uh-oh. Well, then you just gotta make more money to get you another new weapon and so on and so on and so forth. Let's see. 2001 A Space Odyssey. Go away, loud truck. Go away. Shoo! Okay, it's gone. 2001. If you haven't seen it, you've probably seen it referenced enough times and other things to basically know the whole movie. Really, the whole movie? I thought there was only like a few things we referenced that much. The actual plot of the movie itself wasn't very interesting to me, but the cinematography and set design are spectacular. While other contemporaries like Star Trek or Star Wars portray a fantastical future, 2001 holds itself to a higher degree of realism and has a more sober vision of what space travel would look like. To sell that realism, Kubrick spent about $6 million on special effects to convince you that these characters are really in space, and it works! Up until the space baby stuff happens anyway. What's this? I've never heard of this space. Even if I didn't like it much as a narrative, it was still interesting to watch as a film that has been so foundational to the genre. I've actually never seen it. What's the space stuff? No, I've not seen it actually. I've seen the very beginning of it. I was forced to watch it in an art class. But I've actually not seen the whole thing. I can't say I was like super into the whole. Yeah, I can't. It's exactly what it sounds like. I'm gonna look up. Here I go. 2001 Space Baby. Oh! Why does it look like that? Why does this look like that? Oh my god! I hate it. You gotta know how we get to that. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do gotta know how we get to that. Oh, that's so scary. I don't like it. Excellent. Without context, it doesn't really hit. I don't know, man. It definitely hit in some way. It definitely hit. Probably not the way it's supposed to. I'll probably never watch the movie. It would hit even harder if I watched. Wait, it would be funnier? Wait, are you saying it would be funnier if I watched it? That's crazy. You have to play classical music. Oh. Oh. I see. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, we have another long one, but I didn't read this one beforehand, so I'm gonna have to like kind of skim it as we go. This is the Grasshopper Games, Life and Utopia by Bernard Suits. Is that really supposed to just be pronounced as Suits? Because that's wild to me. Anyway, it's a Philosophy book. Ew, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil's not as cool as Uncle Jerry. Aesop's fable about the grasshopper and the ant is about good old hard work. Okay, this book turns that on its head, making the grasshopper a radical philosopher who believes that game playing is the core of the life most worth living. And he's prepared to die without ever working to prove it. Wow. Huh. I don't want your eye anymore. I know, right? Finding a game and defending the definition with weird hypotheticals. The definition has surprising implications if we accept it. Grasshopper believes anything can become a game. Okay. Oh. I see. We should all accept games even though we can't live in a utopia where everything is games. Okay. Hello, welcome in. No better than to recommend a philosophy book. Read a comment that said it made them hate philosophers. Okay. I don't know if anything could make me do that more. Very accessible entrance to philosophy of games, if that sounds interesting. Okay. And it's short. Okay, absurd thought experiments. Okay. Interesting. Who's Uncle Jerry? Oh, we talked about Uncle Jerry yesterday in the puzzling stream. He's the guy you go to whenever there's a game you want to play, but you don't own the console or whatever. You know, it's like an older game that you don't have a SNES or whatever, so you borrow it from your Uncle Jerry. He lets you borrow his SNES and the game that you need, you know. Huh. I feel like I can't really have like a thorough conversation about this one. I feel like there's things that I want to figure out to say about this, but I don't know that we can really... I don't know. Classic of game studies. Oh, cool. Uncle Jerry's a real homie. Yeah, that's who Uncle Jerry is. Gotta save this for the anti-philosophy PowerPoint. It's relevant to the story of UFO 50. What? Like, directly, or just it's something people have brought up in connection to it? Your flesh and blood relative, Uncle Jerry. Yes, of course. Yeah, duh. What? Kinda directly. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that one, but okay. Interesting, this one. I can't help but feeling like there's a like negative direction you could take this in as you've presented it here that I don't know. Alright, we have the MMM 5 words challenge. Ooh. Some of us challenged ourselves to make really long posts, and some of us challenged ourselves to make short posts. This is a controversial one. Okay, yeah, I can see how that's I can see it. I could sort of immediately see where some controversy comes in with the ideas proposed there. We have Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, a movie. It must be about cows. So stupid that it's fun. Okay. We also have Sunless Sea, a James. The sun. It actually just came out right before I read that. Kind of weird. Oh, Sunless Sea. Maybe I'll get to Sunless Sea one day. I'd love to. If Fast and Furious movies were all like this one, they'd be much better. Nice. I can't say I've ever been interested in any Fast and Furious, or I didn't know this one existed. I don't know it at all. Not the Sealess Sun. That sounds worse. Well, yeah, well, I guess the sun wouldn't care. Oh, I see. It knows it's a joke. That's good. The one where The Rock and Jason Statham were contractually obligated to win the same number of fights. Huh. Oh, I'm already too fast and furious for the movies, yeah. True. True, yeah. That's exactly it. Upcoming game called Drowned Lake reminded you of this, so you replayed it. No, replayed it? Oh. Oh, I see. Played it a while ago. Nice. Is it? It's kind of long though, isn't it? There's like a longer one to replay. Yeah, I'm zooming all the time. You guys know me. All I do is zoom. It's replayable because it's kind of roguish. I thought that. How much of a vibe it is. That's how to do it and captures it well. Excellent. You love to see a game do that. We love vibey games. We have Where the Wild Things Are, a film. I love film. Howdy, welcome in. Oh, only gotta go fast lit like that's me. Anyway, this is a much more introspective movie than I thought going in. Main throws that the main character is a kid who runs away from home after a fight with his mother and arrives to where the wild things are. The things are basically humanoid monsters by appearance, but all of them have very kid-like personas. The movie goes into how they actually go through life without guidance of a parent and how you deal with emotion and with differences you have with those around you. The movie surprised me with its quality. Nice! Be lit fast and furious. Yes. That's fun. I remember when this came out, and I think I had never read the book, so I never got around to the movie. That's like a nice one. I remember the things looking kind of freaky, right? Yeah, I never had the book. I don't know. Yeah, they're a little scary, the wild things. But they're fun. It's an odd one. No. Hey, Mama, yeah, hello. You know, I was thinking, I was like, I'll be dull today, but I really don't go with this, with my regular red overlay. I really don't go with my overlay. American? Really? I was looking to see where the author of this is from. That's a surprise. Prehistoric Labubu's. Oh! Oh! Any of the other colors fit better. This kind of goes, because it feels a little bit like, I think the values, like the dark blue kind of goes better. This doesn't go at all. I could be blue. I guess that does kind of, the blue is similar to the blue in the overlay. What do you guys think? I could be blue. Blue? Okay, I'll be blue. Oh, cool. Cool, glad you like where the wild things are. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thought the movie was older. I didn't even look at when it came out when I looked it up just now, but it's not super old, right? Well, I mean it is kind of old, right? I mean, when did that come? Was it the middle blue too? You mean the purple? You saw a woman with a Labubu. I think I've only seen one in person once, maybe twice. Where did people even buy them? Are they only sold online? Are there stores where you buy them? I don't know. I don't want to know really, but It's everybody's favorite bajingo time. I can't say it. I can't do it. 2009. Okay, no, that's about as old as I thought that was. Yeah. You can buy them in shops? Hobby shop. Oh. Huh. Anyway, bingo. Look at all that bingo! Seen a few off-brand ones in person, but not real ones. Oh. Look at all that bingo! Excellent! Bam go bongo! Bingo bam go bongo! Excellent. How about these ones? The goes are big. Alright. Here we go. I like old me. Oh my god, look at the Totoro breads! That's so cute! That's beautiful! We got Fear and Hunger, we got some nice autumn leaves and such. It's a soft shape. We got, what is this cozy video? Lost in anime-like world of, Ikona? Japan travel vlog. Those are very fun kinds of videos. I like those kinds of videos a lot. Yeah, we got the crocodile dentist. We got the Chainsaw Man movie. We got the meme archive is messy. I feel like this is me. Not all of this, but just the image. I wouldn't have neck pain if I wasn't like this. I wouldn't have neck pain if I wasn't hunched over like that when I'm writing or something. I also like the journey me. What the heck is this also? Pouring o'er thine tomes. As you do, as you do. Excellent stuff. Shampoo bar. Ooh, wow. Fun. Cool stuff. Alright. Let's see what else we got. I wish I knew what game that was cooking in. We got Rain and Peak. We got some RV There Yet. That seems to be the game right now, is RV There Yet. I haven't seen very much of it. Dawn from Limbus Company. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, Spore for Ancient. We also got Peak for Mushrooms. We got Seasons in The Sims. Okay. Got some Baldur's Gate OST. Excellent stuff. Yeah, we got Ranma. I read some of that a while ago. Obligatory Warhammer inclusion has arrived. Yeah, I haven't seen the remake. I haven't seen the original of the anime either. I just read some of it. And then I kind of got to a point where I was like, I've had enough of this. I don't think I'm being further enriched by more. I had a good run with it, and I think I've had enough. Was sort of where I got with that. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, BoJack! It is a... are we gonna... BoJack for cozy is a choice. Is Ranma worth watching? I do not know. Look, Marvellous, thank you. 4 ancient non played when I was a kid a couple years ago. A comfort rewatch. Okay, okay. We got Morrowind Mushrooms. Excellent. Blood Thief is such a title for a thing. Blood Thief. I'm sorry you're reading House of Leaves or read House of Leaves. We have Marks. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Horror, my desktop. Messy, my desktop. Dusty, my desk. Why must the year end so that we can begin anew in another year? I don't hate Rumiko Takahashi. I enjoyed plenty of Ranma, okay? I just... Look. Blood Thief is like neon white but not anime. You've lost my interest. It sounds like a made-up video game Bart would ask his mom to buy on The Sims. It does. Is that Marathon like the Bungie game? Is that right? Cozy video, are the Witcher 3's rivers realistic? I've watched this guy. I watched his ones about Skyrim rivers. And I think fish in Mario or something. 1994. Wow, how was it? I had never heard of Marathon until they announced that they were doing the new one that I don't even know if it's still happening or not. There were some problems with it a bit ago though, right? Where somebody came up and said, "Hey, you guys stole my art." I think that was that. Maybe it was something in Destiny, but I think it was for Marathon. Sequel on Gore Puncher. It's like a worse Doom, but it has kind of interesting storytelling. Oh, okay. Interesting. I gave you guys the doll PNGs and you made use of them. Combination of stolen art and beta testers saying it wasn't fun. Oh, I didn't hear that part. That's fun too. The famous issues with it, man. Yikes. Hello, welcome in. Oh, they're not actually rivers. Oh, I appreciate his in-depth interest in video game waterways. You gotta give it to him. Also, Assassin's Creed 3 OST. Huh. Cool. Let's see the next batch. Whoop. Whoop up. We got Frankenstein. We've got somebody reading Frankenstein. Mission achieved. Need to update the dono. Did I not? Oh, did I mess it up? I thought wait. I must have saved the wrong. I thought I did it. Wait, I did it and then it didn't. I didn't save it. There. I did it, but it didn't save. I saved a different thing and thought that I have to save 2 different things to update the dono goals. So thank you. Okay. Almost submitted about AC3 before Grasshopper became too big. Oh wow. I've never thought about giving those another go. Anyway. Old. Okay. Where do you want to send Melvin? Cursey video, the Inns of the Elder Scrolls. That's fun. We got Kiryu in the Rain. We got Super Hot. Super Hot. New. That's not a cup, is it? I don't know what that is. It looks like a cup, but this isn't right. Arc Raiders. That's kind of mini messy room. Oh, we got Neon White, speaking of. But the OST, nice. We got the newest Rune Factory. We got cooking. What are these? Looks like some kind of tortilla. Is that fruit? Fruit? I've never heard of anything, fruits in a... I'm sorry, what? 60 who? Mango and salmon? What? Oh, I wish it was just fruit. I take it back. Thank you for these, they're lovely. Motif guy made it in Godot, has a serious fillings process. Ooh, now you've got my attention. You hooked me back in. I'm sorry, what? I haven't even looked at the rest of this bingo card now, I'm afraid to. Alright. Rat time is really cozy. Kerosene? Okay. Mass Effect 1 and 2. Clean my conscience? What is Tanuki's past? It's raining when you wrote this? Nice. Looked outside, guess what I saw? The new outfit reveal was pretty dusty. Ooh, jambalaya. Oh, what? Oh, it's trying to save again. Pink is this card. Oh, I can't see it anymore. I'm not involved in any crime, organized or otherwise, so I don't know what that one's about. That seems like an invalid square. Yeah, we have a Strive song in here. Good stuff. We've got... Is that the store? Is that what this is? It looks familiar. Is there a little crow in the middle of that? Organized Melvin poaching? Yes, okay, cool. I played that years ago. I'm glad I remembered it. Oh cool, history lecture. That's fun. That is Cleo. Look at all the Melvins in the middle. Look at me drowning in a sea of Melvin. Oh, this is cute. Look at all these pretty flowers, and look at this ancient looking Minecraft. Bamboo. I should play Luigi's Mansion one day. I've never played one. They seem so cute. Wow, look at them. Is this new? Is this a new thing in Peak? You can get mushroomed? That's fun. Rain, yes. Excellent. Wow, there's a lot here, I like. Oh, it is Death Store, it's over here. I could have used context clues. There's zombies now. Oh! What's Jagged Alliance 3 compared to 1 and 2? I know nothing about these, so I hope it was good. What is this for? What is this? It looks like a Half-Life. Eh? Sorrow when a bird didn't grumble. No, in this case I did not. In this case I didn't. It is Half-Life, okay. Ha! You guys make me play guessing games sometimes, and I'm okay at that. Has pages 7,600 of them. Black Mesa. Oh. December peak stream so I can become mush. I'm already mush all the time on Steam. I hope you're enjoying Dragon Ball and all of these other things. That's lovely. Alright, we got one more batch. One more collection. Here we are. Tag yourself, I'm messy. Hunter. Is this like a rendition of Togashi's room in Hunter x Hunter? Is that a thing? You can take a screenshot for free space. Easy keep search your frame. Take a screenshot of the background and put a PNG there. If it works, it works. Oh, we got JoJo, nice. Oh, I like our conflicting, organized, and messy opposite. There's a character that has Togashi's room, that's wild. Oh, Drifting Classroom, how'd you like it? I read that a while ago. It's a strange one, Drifting Classroom. End of Greed Island, oh. That's fun. And City, nice, nice. And we have Bug Eagle, which we brought up before. Sonic Frontiers OST, very fun. Power Wash is a good one for clean. We got Dungeon Meshi for cooking. Only read the first few chapters of Drifting Classroom. It's fun so far. Yeah, it's a strange one. It's wild. It gets weird. I mean, if it's, I don't know. I haven't read any of his other work. But Drifting Classroom is a time. It just keeps going. I feel like I don't remember a lot of it very clearly because it's like a fever dream the whole time. Got confused with the JoJo's not being named JoJo. Oh, come on. They're all still named JoJo in their own special way. Right? They're still JoJo. Alright, we got... Excellent. Put it in the trash where it belongs. We got Stellar Blade OST. We got Blair Witch, nice. We got some Monster Hunter food and Pink and Mushroom. We got the Best Rain. We got Halo and Pacific Rim. We got more Monster Hunter. I don't know what this is. This also Monster Hunter up here in Cozy? It doesn't look like it. I was cheating to include this when you get to call me out on stream. I am gonna cut you out on stream. That's cheating. That's cheating. It does say video, and this is only kind of cheating, but you're still cheating. What is that in the dumpster? That is Battlefield 6. Oh. Very nice. Very nice bingo. Is it Black Ops? I thought it was Battlefield. Loopy, fill us in on the truth. The squirrel! That is Monster Hunter Cozy. Oh, looks like a nice place. Okay, roommate's already on it. I didn't even have to call in a strike. That is Battlefield, okay. I thought so. I was gonna say, I missed part of a conversation if it wasn't. I also like our more fun Mario Kart there. There was a fun joke. The fact that it's confused so with Black Ops 7 speaks levels, yeah. Battle Ops Call of Warfare 53. Oh my god, Slender! Oh my god. Look at it's Slender Man as we all know him to be. Is this cozy? Are we sure this is cozy? Are we sure? Oh my god, the same rain! I think that we should bring back in a style are cloaks. Why'd they go out of style anyways? They're super cozy. Depending on the inlay, they could be incredibly warm. Double as blankets. Oh, Ultimate onesie. I'll say we should, as a society, bring that back and I get a clothes. Okay. Old, and that's you. That's pointing at you. You were at home. This mac and cheese makes me mad. Who is that? Who's this? Oh. Ancient. Boo. You don't know. He's a spry little shark. Messy One Punch Man. Got a wizard robe that fits you. Nice. Another power wash for clean. Excellent. This is horror. Yeah, organized, not me. Okay. He's gotta be Sprite or Ratatouille beyond that. He does not. You know, maybe I should start saying that though. That would be a good excuse. That'd be a good excuse for things. Oh, hurts your soul in a special way. Yeah, I haven't like witnessed it, but I've heard universally that it's not a good time. Thank you guys for your bingos. That was all of them. Let me get this put backward below. Close enough. So next month is December, and that means that we have the special December bingo, which will entail your favorite picks for the year. I clicked save on accident. Sorry, yeah, we have to wait now. Paper counterbalances fear and hunger surprisingly well. That's good. Okay. There we go. I tried to include some... Most of these are the same as last year's, but I tried to include some different ones. Some of these are like repeats of categories that we had earlier in the year and other bingos. I thought that'd be a good way to roll. So this is your picks for the whole year. You don't have to read or watch or play anything new for this bingo, but you can include newer things if you want, if they do take the cake for you for this year. But yeah, these pick your top picks of the whole year, throw them in the bingo. I look forward to seeing them. Oh yeah, I also made it the Marvellous Media Annual at the top. Game genre, yeah, game genre, like your top genre of the year. I thought that would be good. I kind of struggled to come up with enough squares. But yeah, that'll be December. I'll get that posted. Well, I'll try to remember to get it posted. I tend to forget for a little while at least, but it'll get there. And that's bingo. We got bread, we got fungus, we got bugs, we got animation, horror, bad, your favorite bad thing, a video, an adaptation. We got a lot. So make your picks. Make your picks. And now let's see what I've been up to this month. No, it's not that you guys are marvelous. It's that the media that is marvelous, you see. Do you ever think my power turned off of Monster and across the entire board? You got this. It only belongs in one of those squares anyway. We get the Game Board stream, you could fit that into many of those squares. Could you? I hope not. Alright. We had some games this month. We had some really good games this month, really. Like Garden of Banban. Really truly a favorite. No. We had Journey, which was great to actually play after so many years, and I had a great time with it. We started Dishonored, which is very good when it's very good, and fine when it's not so far. Eclipsium, which I am still trying to convince roommate to play. I keep going, hey roommate, don't forget you could play Eclipsium. And Silent Hill F, which is probably my single game of the year. That's Minty, she's Blanchard, man. The Lemon speech has been living in your head since the playthrough. Good. Yeah, we also got Portal 2 in finally. That was fun. Subsume is gonna be your Gotti. Nice. It's really good. It's great. What'd you miss? We went over everybody's submissions and the bingos, and we're just getting into what I've been up to this month. Less games than usual this month than you remembered. Yeah, this is games for this month, considering that I was away. I was away for a while, so we didn't really have as much opportunity for games. But we still had really strong ones in there. And we've been doing our Melvin catching. And we're gonna get back to normal after this, so that's good. Instead of the Game Awards stream, what if the dono goal is for roommate to play Eclipsia? I don't think we can do a dono goal for that. But yeah, good time. Lots of good times. I'm gonna be thinking about Silent Hill F forever. Just sort of all the time now. Me and roommate rewatched all of the cutscenes. Well, I rewatched. Roommate saw some of them for the first time. All of the cutscenes on Thursday. That was fun. How much to have a roommate playthrough that I co-commentate? Of Eclipsium? I don't roommate's not a streamer. I don't know how to tell you that. I don't know. Oh, any game? I don't know. Whenever roommate makes their own, decides that they want to be a streamer and do playthroughs of things. Somebody followed your path, started reading Yukishi stuff after Silent Hill F. If they started with Higurashi, they did not have a good time. Oh dear. I gotta say though, having just barely started Umineko, there's so many things I can already pick up on as like, oh, and this is there, and this is there, and this is there. Like we're just kind of, he has a lot of recurring ideas throughout them. That's fun. There's so much, even especially how do I say this without Silent Hill spoilers? The last playthrough stuff in the house I was thinking of in terms of something that I just got to in Umineko. It seems like very small, but like I could feel like a through line there, and I can kind of guess where some things in Umineko are going based on that. But yeah, I can't wait to get to more of that. Speaking of which, here let's put it up on the screen. I included it in my other thing here. I have Umineko, rich family stuff tied in. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I didn't even know there was an anime. Roommate. Minecraft. Hey, roommate's fine in Minecraft. I don't. But yeah, let's see. How far have I gotten? I read only a tiny bit yesterday. I am almost 2.5 hours into Umineko. So not really made a lot of progress yet. But I did get to something that was, I was like, ooh, intrigue! The adults have a family meeting yet? Kind of. The adults met up. And then I just got to the portrait. Like I was introduced to the portrait and we talked about what's up with that, and I went, ooh, cool. I'm not there yet. Okay, I didn't think I was. So yeah. I'm chipping away at it in very small little chunks. Sort of almost every other day. That's also my experience with One Piece at the moment. I'm not very far in. Well, I'm maybe halfway through volume 57. I've been slacking on it, but there are multiple versions of Umineko. Yes? I think that the version that's out on Steam, I don't know the full thing. I think the version that's on Steam is like an updated definitive edition sort of situation. And it has like fully updated art, but you can switch to the old art in it. And it's like a toggle. You can do it anytime. You can also toggle the text to Japanese or English at any time, which I think is fun. Not that I can get anything out of that, but I did switch to the old art and go, oh my god, wow. Original sprites by Rikishi himself, PS3 sprites, and new sprites for the Steam release. Oh, I didn't know there were 3 whole sets. Which ones are the ones that are in the Steam version? Because I mean, obviously the ones that are for the Steam version. You kind of hate the Steam sprites? I can see why you would. That makes sense to me for your tastes. I don't hate them, but Umineko. Hello, it's Umineko. But yeah, the ones that you can toggle to on the Steam version are fun as well. That is the newest Jurassic Park. Okay, let's deal with the K-Lid box. Let's address what's on the screen. Let's go to the K-Lid box. There were other things that were like shows and things that were on while I was there, but these are the things that I paid at least some attention to, and these were the movies that we put on. Oh wait, I forgot one. Hold on, I have one more to add. So admittedly, I didn't pay much attention to this one. Oh, she spreads in their mitten hands. I don't like this poster, but what I got. We also watched live action How to Train Your Dragon. There we go. There we go. This is Please tell me you watched the original Jurassic Park. No, this is Jurassic World Rebirth, as the poster says. I think the Fantastic Four movie was this year, yeah, unfortunately. It's hard to express any appreciation for European history or philosophy these days without sounding like one of those Roman statue accounts. Just don't talk about Rome, it's fine. I feel like live action How to Train Your Dragon. Seemed okay enough. It seemed okay. Also watched that. Also watched what? How to Train Your Dragon? My mom was like really excited to see How to Train Your Dragon. She kept telling me how much she absolutely loved the original movie, but I don't remember her liking it that much or caring about it in to any particular extent. I I have no recollection of her being that big of a fan of the movie because I wasn't that big a fan of the movie when I was a kid and I saw it. So I was like, really? And then I think she fell asleep during this one. But it was okay. I mean, there's no reason to, I don't know. Animation is already way better suited to what this kind of film is. So like, yeah, it was fine. It could have been worse. They did better than I think a lot of live action remakes. It's the Shrek 2 of How to Train Your that's fine. We can all have our own opinions in response to what? Please tell me you watched the OG before watching it. I've seen it before at some point in my life. I didn't rewatch it in this visit to my parents this time, but I've seen it probably like 10 years ago. I wish we had rewatched original Jurassic Park instead. My favorite thing was so my parents and I have seen one Jurassic World movie, the first Jurassic World movie. I think my mom did not realize that there were like 3 more in between that and this one, and so none of us had seen those. We went, well, I hope that's not important. It wasn't. It didn't matter. What's the purpose of a live-action remake if you're gonna have CG characters that look the same as they did in the original? Yeah, they don't look exactly the same, but yeah, pretty much, yeah. They also made Boss Baby too, yeah. The Fantastic Four movie was awful. In my eyes. But I don't like those kinds of things anyway. The Fantastic Four movie, I looked at this one particular shot in it. I happened to look up and go, has CG gotten worse? How did they manage that? So if that gives you any indication. Yeah, but they did get rid of the crisp rat for this Jurassic World. But it's wild to me that CG has gotten worse. It's worse when you crunch your animators. Yeah, I guess so, but I mean, I guess people who watch these movies don't, like, notice the difference or care, really, so they can get away with that, but, it wasn't good. It wasn't good, and it didn't look good, and it was bad. It was good. So yeah, I don't... Yeah, also the Jurassic World movie also didn't look amazing by any means, like, aside from how absolutely trash the plot and all that was overall, just as, like, a generic Hollywood blockbuster film. It didn't look good either. Looks like everything's made of weird plastic. Yeah, downward spiral since Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh god, that's really far back. But I can't say you're wrong. Ask animators to redo scenes at the last minute for reshoots on low budgets is bad. Oh, see, I don't keep up with movies anymore. I don't keep up with, like, what the horrible industry is like. Oh well. I mentioned of Alien Earth. I forgot Alien Earth too! Hold on. I went off of what I had written down that I had watched, and I didn't write that one down. Sorry. I only saw 3 episodes of Alien Earth though, so I can't really speak to the whole thing, but what I saw was wonderful. I liked it a lot. There we go. I'm sorry, I forgot about the aliens. They were better than all of these. Was Naked Gun funny? No. It was distinctly unfunny, and it wasn't just me. Like, I think my parents are, like, the people that movie should have been for. they didn't find it funny either. There were so many moments where I was like, well, there was the joke. I'm supposed to be laughing right now. I've actually not seen the original Naked Gun though, so I've not seen it. So I cannot give you a comparison, but I can tell you that this was not a funny movie. Yeah, modern movies being all on green screen is terrible. That's why everybody should go watch Frankenstein, which is shot on real sets with real props and effects and stuff. Recent CGI has gotten worse. Earlier was a new technology, they're putting a lot of money and time into it. Now it's a normal thing, they don't do that. Seems like there's a lot of factors that go into it. This alien Earth goes down fast. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate, but the first 3 episodes that I saw were great. What was my favorite and 100% factual, true, totally real fact from Alien Earth about aliens? Do you know what Alien Earth is? Do you know the Alien movies? It's like that, like the movies. I learned that scary eyeball monsters are scary. I learned that CEOs are bad. I learned that. What do ravens know about biology? Okay. You're thinking of Ancient Aliens, the show that tells fake things about history and the world and aliens? Yeah. Well, mom and pop is but yeah, I don't know what ravens know about the biology of plants, considering that it's the thing is I don't know where the raven part of the title comes from, considering that I think that's not who writes it. Maybe that's who originally wrote the book. I don't know. I haven't read much of it still. It's something I chip away at a page or two every now and then. How far into volume 57 am I? I don't know. I'm something like halfway. I think whose cover story is happening? Whose cover story? I think we just did Brooke's cover story, so wherever that is, trying to not say, you know, specifics about where I actually am in the plot. Let's see. Okay, so we talked about that. I at some point I sort of half-heartedly committed to trying to finish the Best of Gene Wolfe before this stream, and I didn't. But I did make progress. Just read a story about Christmas that was odd. And I have not too much left, but I made some progress. I've read a bit more of Gormenghast. I also love the cover art of Swords of Quorum. Isn't it cool? But was it the Best of Gene? I mean, I don't know. Is Titus grown like the Temu version of Atlas Shrugged? No, I would say it's better than that. I started the second Swords of Quorum book, the Queen of Swords, a bit ago, so that's fun. Imagine if book covers still looked like that these days. That'd be pretty sweet. It is not a high bar to clear, no. To be better than Atlas Shrugged. I finished Gawain and the Green Knight the other day. I did manage to do that before this stream, and that was a reread. But the version in the anthology was the Tolkien translation, which was fun. So this is the book that I have that's a review copy, that I got at a bookstore, like a used bookstore. And boy, were there a lot of typos. boy, were there a lot of typos that still needed to be fixed that I hope got fixed in the actual finished version of the book. That got in the way of things. There were also some really strange footnote decisions that they made, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I don't think that I liked its translation more than the other one. It's probably more, I guess, accurate to the original text, I imagine. And not as modernized as the other translation I've read. But yeah, Tolkien was doing a weird Middle English spelling deal. The thing is, sometimes that was happening, and sometimes there was just like egregious typo throughout. Hello, Disbam the Yam? Sure, yeah. I guess if you are what you eat. Let's see, I read all of A Game Design Vocabulary. I finished that the other day and I thought it was really nice. And now I need to go through it and make notes and stuff. Tolkien committed typos? No, he probably didn't have any typos. It was probably whoever typed up the book off of his text that, whoever typeset the book probably is the one who messed that up. Yeah, Game Design Vocabulary was very good. I liked it a lot. I don't know that I have anything in particular to say about it though in terms for this kind of stream. I finally finished Early Modern European Society. I read a fair bit of that while I was traveling to and from my parents' place. What kind of vocab did I learn? The idea of the vocabulary is like establishing a clear meaning around like verbs and games as the things players do, and just clear descriptions of the way players interact with the game as sort of a push and pull, these resistance, and sort of the back and forth between the player and the game, and establishing games is in terms of a conversation between the game maker and the player, and etc. I read all of Joyful while I was gone, and I really liked that a lot. It covers a lot of different things that I thought were very cool. It touched on a lot of things that like I think about a lot anyway, and I liked it. I was glad that I read it. It's kind of hard to like summarize it because it's so broad. It covers so many different aspects of different things, and like this investigation of what in the environment can give or take joy from us. Hello, it's Marvin. Pretty good. It was a joy to read. Yes, the book Joyful brought me joy. Early modern European society, are you lacking that much stimulation? What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, it was alright. I don't think it was like exactly what I wanted, but it gave like a sort of foundation of what that time was like. And I can take that foundation of what that time was like into the Cambridge Companion to Early Modern Philosophy. I started that last night. I only read the introduction. But now I have background on the time. Brand synergy. Yeah. Brand synergy. Got it going on. I know. It feels like a crime, but I'm giving it a go. Who knows? I might give it up. It's not It's not primary text, so who knows, maybe I'll survive it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying it. It's not philosophy, it's a history of philosophy. Thank you. Yes, yes. I'm reading history of philosophy, so hopefully I'll be fine. I also watched, as you probably are all quite well aware, I watched Frankenstein. I watched Frankenstein, and that is perhaps my new favorite movie. At least one of my favorite movies I've ever watched. Really liking early modern work, yeah. Frankenstein good. Roommate earlier today showed me that apparently Guillermo del Toro is pretty active on Twitter, and he retweets some interesting fan art. Roommate went, yeah, like this, and turned their phone around and went, okay. I can't imagine being the person who draws that and then it gets retweeted by Guillermo del Toro. Insane. It was great. Good for him. I want to meet him when I grow up. He is a treasure. He's wonderful. He's friends with Kojima. He has no shame. And then I also watched Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which was wonderful. What was really funny was watching behind the scenes making of video afterwards, where they showed off all the puppets and stuff. It was very cool, and they had this like gigantic Pinocchio head. It was great. Should you read something? Oh, what? I've never heard of that. Stop motion movies do always rule. Yeah, there's a trailer out for a new movie from Laika, I think. I watched the other day. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was something about the woods or a forest or something, and it was about a bird. It looked really cool. But yeah, stop motion is wonderful. And listening to Guillermo del Toro talk about anything is also wonderful. When he wants to support stuff, he just goes go watch the movie. Oh yeah, he also talked about how for Pinocchio they got a studio in Mexico working on it. And that was really cool. Haunting Adeline makes some other book talk critics look like kindergarten stories. Oh, okay. They got a real talking puppet. Yeah, that too. That too. But yeah, I guess I haven't. Thanks to the trip, I actually got through some things this month. As much as lately I have felt like I haven't done much in terms of reading. What about the artist that you thought might have inspired? Oh, what? It was Wrightson, right? I think I've seen those, but I didn't look it up. Let me... Where is this window I just clicked on? Nowhere. Great. It is definitely very different from this, but I could see that there was some inspiration. Well, that definitely looks actually like that. Look, some of this does look similar. Some of this looks very different, but some of this does actually look pretty similar to some of the kind of stuff we ended up with in the movie. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that was an inspiration. Yeah, I've heard of the Bernie Wrightson and his Frankenstein illustrations before. 1994? No. 1983? No. 1983, really? Slendy, thank you for 23 months! Only 1 month left to the 2-year mark, yeah! I wonder if Boo will give us more of the Sharkonomicon to read. Of course he will! Here's looking forward to what you have in store for us leading up to them. Yeah! I actually don't have anything huge planned for 2 years of membership. Maybe I should play something. But thank you, Slendy, and for being a vicar. Let's see. I don't think I had anything else in particular. A mention. I get to use my planner starting tomorrow. My planner finally starts. You know what's funnier than 23 months? What? Hit us with it. Oh yeah, we also have the schedule to look at for next. Speaking of planning. Speaking of things in that planner, 20 whole months is funnier than 23 months. Look at that. Thank you for your very funny 20 months and being a D. That's right, we're in the joke book. See you in 3 months when the punchline is. Is 13 months funny enough? Yes. Thank you, you know, and Bloopy for 13 and 21 very, very funny months. Excellent. I gotta, the name, the at names thing keeps throwing me off sometimes. Let's see the schedule. Let's see the schedule for the next week. We start filling in the planner residentially. I have started filling it in already. I have my next week of work laid out, and I have some monthly cleaning things that I scheduled in, and I put this week's stream schedule in, and then so on. Yeah. Oh. Guys, I'm supposed to vacuum tomorrow. I already don't like my planner. Anyway, here's the schedule. I didn't fully update it. Wait, I didn't do the dates. Wait, I didn't fix the dates. December 1st through December 7th. But that just gives you guys more time to look and see what's going on. Take a gander at that. We have a very interesting poll up right now for the devotees. Disgusting, cutting up time like some sort of taskmaster. Okay, grasshopper, get out of here. Get out of here. Still says November, it does. Since this last week wasn't good enough, still needs to. Let's try again. That one wasn't enough. Oh, what have I done? Yeah, it's a pretty normal schedule. What prompted the poll this week? You guys are picking another long game for us. Whoops. You guys are picking another long game. I saw a couple of the comments on that already. And I hope you guys know that we will play both of these eventually. You can't get away from it. You can't escape it. Pick right. There's a right choice here. I seem like someone who'd enjoy Power Wash Simulator. I feel like that's probably an insult, but I'll take it. Don't know if Tellier was on the radar. Yeah, it's been kind of like low level on the radar for a while. And they were on sale just now, and I found out that it's fully voiced. It's fully voiced in Japanese. But it is fully voiced, and I'll take that. I'll take that as I don't have to do the reading for it. So yeah. Like, why this one? What do you mean, why this one? I'm surprised Death Stranding's on the poll. What if I told you I've played Death Stranding before? What is Devotee Tuesday? It is the Tuesday. It is the weekly poll for those who are in the Devotee tier of membership, which is tier 3 or higher. Atelier. Oh, I looked up a Reddit post that gave a quick little summary of each of the Atelier little mini series, and kind of looked at it and went, that one seems alright. I went, this seems like a good starting point. I'll go with that. Main character's cute, let's go. I think I had a different one that I was actually looking at, but this one seemed alright. Yeah. Looking through Death Stranding 2. Extended dunking session, you hope. I don't know. I wanted to give out a Death Stranding. I wanted to try out Death Stranding in sort of the same kind of context we tried out BioShock in, of like kind of revisiting it after the fact and seeing what it's like now compared to how I felt about it and how I viewed it when it came out. Yeah. What are my current feelings on it? Well, right now I don't really feel much about it at all. When I first played it, I absolutely despised it because I was really in on the hype around it before it came out with all of the trailers and stuff, and then it severely disappointed me relative to those. So we'll see. Never actually watched or played it. Ooh. Well, I look forward to what will probably not be a really tough competition in the poll. But I'm interested in revisiting it now. I think it'll at least be a really chill stream game, you know? Walking. Mostly. More interested in seeing what a Atelier game looks like, that's fair. Sure, practicing writing since then will increase your admiration of Kojima's dialogue capability. Yeah, yep, I don't know, I think something was that, like, I had a hard time, like, appreciating or even, like, attempting to appreciate the gameplay and what's potentially interesting about that because of, like, I was so put off by the story. So, like, I think that revisiting it for that is also fun. So yeah, we'll see what the devotees choose. We'll see what you guys get up to. Let's see how it's looking now. It is the director's cut edition. I did buy it on Steam in that version. So I think it'll be fun either way, whichever wins. That's just my my thought, my perspective. Yeah, that's the week we got coming up, and I hope you guys will look forward to it, whatever it is. I actually don't know what the difference in the director's cut is. I didn't look into it, but I will. When we play it, whenever that happens, whether that's Tuesday or not. So yeah. Pleasant additions, alright, cool. Well, I think that's all I got for this month. I can't believe it's already about to be December. Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with my list of books I've read this year. I have 37 finished books on there. Maybe I'll make it 40 by the end of next month, but I don't know. How many games do I plan to do for the itch stream? I don't have a plan for how many games. We will see. Am I excited for the end of the year? For Christmas? No! No! Why would I be? It is a time of dread, a time of pain, a time of wishing it was like October again. Time of cake? Well, okay, no need to brag. You having a nice, lovely sort of hero. Okay, you got a different kind of urine than I do. Jeez. Yeah, I don't really do resolutions usually, but I don't know, I do like to look at the end of the year and look at what I've done in the year and go, birthday's the culprit mostly. I could buy a cake to ease the pain. Now, what if I told you that buying a cake would leave me in more pain? Because 1, it would hurt me physically, and 2, it would hurt my wallet, and I would feel too much guilt financially for having bought the cake that it would negate all of the good feeling that came with eating the cake and add to the bad feeling that comes after eating the cake because I ate the cake. And it's too sugary for me. You have a feeling Christmas will be good this year? Well, I'm happy for you. Double the pain for cost of 1 cupcake. I don't know where I could buy a singular cupcake. Your resolution is that 2026 does not suck. Well, see, if I wanted to, I could hit you with that's not actionable. And it'll unless you make a resolution for something that is actionable in terms of making the year not suck, then it's very likely to continue to suck. At least the cake won't have garlic. I guess there's that consideration. Make it suck more. Grinchlin. Yeah, hi, I'm your local Grinch, here to ruin your New Year's resolutions by saying they're impractical. Oh boy. Well, I do hope that next year's better for you, even with my grinchiness. Am I gonna watch a movie today? No, I have a lot of work to do today. Yeah, thank you. I have to start working on Christmas presents for my parents. My favorite thing in the world. My favorite thing in the world to do. I'm trying to get it out of the way so that I can not procrastinate on it so hard that I don't do it, and so that I get it done and I don't have to worry about it. I'm at least starting it today. And then me and roommate are planning for the trip in January in today as well, and I haven't done any of my actual 2 hours of work for the day because I was just working on the new model design. Oh no, it's not the pain of choosing gifts, it's the pain of making gifts in my case for my parents. Because that is the only sort of viable option I have at the moment. And also I wouldn't have anything to buy them anyway, because what would I buy them? So yeah, that's what I got going on. That's what I'm gonna go do. Dang it, you're right, I didn't fix the time zones. I meant to do that last week as well, I think. Didn't. No, it's not enough over there. That's centered enough for me. I hope it's centered enough for you. We're going on a trip today. No, I'm going on a trip in January. For like 2 days. Booze is never a bad choice. Booze is a terrible... You want me to buy my parents booze? Also, no. As someone who does not drink and never will drink, I just give them gift cards. For what? No, it's not. Anyway, I didn't ask. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna go work on things, and I will see you tomorrow for Power Wash Sim. Please bring different things to let's not talk about gift cards and booze at that stream. Everybody have a good a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.